catching a cheater one fake bouquet of roses at a time. War of the Roses starts right now on KDWB.
First War of the Roses ever that involves ringworm.
Oh,
I've never heard this happen before. Let's get started with Kaitlyn. Start from the beginning, Kaitlyn, and Brandon and ringworm, and tell me what is going on.
Yeah, so about a month ago, he got ringworm. And I asked him, where did you get ringworm? And did you get it from another woman? And he said, I have no idea. He thought maybe he got it from a bench at the gym. So honestly, he really could have got it from anywhere.
And he is sticking to the idea that he doesn't know. Because I think, couldn't you get it from like a wrestling mat? Like kids would get it in school and gym at the wrestling mat, right?
That's the stereotype. You can get it through like animals. I think cats are like a big carrier of ringworm.
Yeah.
But also, I got it once, I don't know, 10 years ago. I have no idea.
Really? No idea?
No idea.
How does it present itself?
It's literally a big circle. And I got mine under my chin. So it was this big red circle.
And there's
Literally
a
looks
worm
like a ring.
inside your
No. No. I think you're thinking of a different kind of...
tapeworm.
Yes, you're thinking of tapeworm.
Okay, so ringworm is not a worm that lives inside your body.
No, and they just give you like an antibacterial, fungal thing, and then it goes away. But I did not have any idea how I could have gotten it. I was not on any wrestling mats. I was not by any cats. All of a sudden, it just showed up one day, and I was like, what?
Lies. You know she was hooking up with some guy.
Okay, well, I was.
Probably at the bus stop somewhere and got... Okay, so I don't want to make light of this because this is serious. I mean... But then it gets more serious because he said, I don't know where I got ringworm, which is totally legit. But then, Kaitlyn, what happens next?
So the other day, I was at his house, and I took a shower, and I didn't bring my deodorant, so I was looking in his gym bag to borrow his deodorant, and I found a pair of Thong underwear that said...
Oh my gosh.
Did not see that coming. I did not. I knew that you found Thong underwear, but I didn't. They had a saying on them.
Mm-hmm.
So now everybody's going to wonder what the saying was on there.
Yeah.
Jenny, can you draw up what we call a rebus?
I would love to.
That when we'll put that up on what on Instagram?
Yeah, we'll get it up there.
Okay. When you said Thong underwear, the first thing I thought was, well, so what? He's got a pair of Thong underwear that he wears. Clearly, these are women's Thong underwear.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I mean, there's no denying once you read the
what it
phrase.
says on it, I think it means women's, yeah.
Okay. So what do you say when you find the women's Thong underwear in his gym bag?
Well, I asked him about it, and he said he can't explain it away. But he says he has no idea how it got there. Like, how do you not know where a thong comes from?
The only thing that I could think of is if one of his buddies put that in there as a joke. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, you could. That's a pretty powerful joke. And then do you really go out and buy a pair of thong underwear that says that just to prank your buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the underwear you can only get personalized on like Amazon or something.
Okay.
I don't think you can go to the store and buy something that says something like that on it.
I'll bet you can.
No.
So, but now let's rewind this a little bit. So if he's got that in there, then you're thinking that somebody gave it to him or he bought it for somebody, because they're obviously not for him.
Yeah, or it's a souvenir from someone's house.
Or a souvenir from somebody's house.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, but it makes me think that he might be cheating.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we can do, Kaitlyn. We can call and set the trap and say, okay, you win roses. Who do you want to send roses to? And believe it or not, there are still guys out there that have not heard of War of the Roses. But then again, we never know. Sometimes we record the first part, we get a hold of the guy, and he's like, I know who this is. Hi, Jenny. So we'll see. Does he listen to KDWB?
I don't think so. He doesn't listen to radio much in the morning. He's working.
Okay. All right. Let's call him, see who he sends roses to, and try to figure out where that thong came from. Okay?
Okay.
And now, the dramatic conclusion of War of the Roses. Well, a girl can hope. 101.3 KDWB.
This is a messy War of the Roses because she thought that, he came home with ringworm. She's like, how'd you get ringworm? He's like, I don't know. Well, Jenny had ringworm once. It doesn't
Sure did.
necessarily mean that you were rubbing up against somebody. It just means that you got it, and sometimes you don't know. It's like, where'd you get a cold? I don't know.
No clue.
Well, then she's joking about it, like, oh, are you having lunch with the girl that gave you ringworm? Ha, ha, ha. She kind of blows it off. Then the other day, she's at his house, and she's taking a shower. She's looking for his deodorant. She can't find it, so she looks in his gym bag. In his gym bag is a thong underwear, women's thong underwear, and it had a little saying embossed on it. And I can't say it, but if you want to see what it says, go to Dave Ryan Show Instagram story, and then you're going to have to hold it down with your thumb, because you know the trick when you hold it down with your thumb, you get a chance to look at it. Jenny drew a rebus that tells you what the thong said. Not a single person has been able to decipher the thong yet. Not a single person, because usually when they do, people say, I've deciphered the thong. So go to DaveRyanShow.com or Dave Ryan Show on Instagram under the stories. Have you looked at the rebus yet, Vaughn?
I did. And I got to say two things. One, Jenny, great drawing.
Thank you. Yeah. I traced it.
And two, This is a naughty, naughty thing to get on the thong.
But it's funny. It's funny. I mean, I can see. Bailey, were you able to figure out the rebus?
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm pretty smart. I have half a master's degree, so
Okay,
I'm pretty smart.
Okay. If you do figure out the rebus, send me what you think it is via text at KDWB1. Let's get into it. Go check out the rebus, and let's make the phone call to him and see who he sends roses to on KDWB.
Okay, that's all I needed from you today, Brandon. Thanks for doing that. Like I said, I do have a dozen romantic roses to send out to whoever you'd like as a little gift, and thank you for doing the survey. What I need from you now is, who do you want to send the roses to?
Lauren.
Okay, and then we always attach a note to the flowers, so do you want to write a little note on there?
How about XOXO Brandon or something like that? Is that cool?
Yeah, that works. We can do that.
All right.
Can you write the word busted? Can you write the word busted on the card?
Busted. Yeah, there's probably room for that as well.
Brandon, we know some things about you, bro, that you were going to be surprised that we know and what this is all about. It is not a survey from your phone company. It is a trap.
Wait a minute. What is going on here? Who are you?
Yeah, good question. This is always the hard part. My name's Dave, and I work at KDWB on the morning show, and that's Jenny. She's also on the morning show on KDWB. And we were put up to this as a trap, like a little trick, to see who you would send roses to. That's like just a little trick to see whether you're going to send roses to this other girl, Lauren, or whether you send them to Kaitlyn, your girlfriend. Because you know Kaitlyn, right?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Well, what's funny is Kaitlyn is listening on this phone call, right? She's the one that put us up to this. Kaitlyn, prove that you're there.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Oh, my
Hi.
God. Hey.
Who's Lauren?
She's just a friend. She's having a really hard time because her cat just died, and I wanted to do something nice for her.
Why wouldn't you send them to me?
That's a good question. I mean, that's your girlfriend. It seems like the obvious choice would be like, I'm going to send them to Kaitlyn.
If you're sending a card to someone because their cat just died, you probably wouldn't put like XOXO on it. You'd probably be like sympathy.
Yeah,
like I'm
sorry
so
about
sorry.
your cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the girl that gave you ringworm?
No.
We heard about the ringworm. Yeah, we actually know more about you than we should. We heard about the ringworm, but we also know a couple of other things, too.
Yeah?
Now, I want to know right now, tell me right now, Brandon, who does the song belong to in your gym bag that says...
Stop saying it.
Listen, that song, it's mine. Honestly, I like to wear it sometimes.
Okay.
No.
Do you believe that, Kaitlyn?
No, it's BS. When I see you later today, you better have a better excuse, and that's my thong.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. I'm not falling for it. I wear it sometimes.
Okay. I mean, is it possible? Sure. But then you can't really reconcile the fact that he sent flowers to somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, but her cat died. That's sarcasm, you know.
I know, but I don't know. Okay, if you ever get a phone call and somebody says, "Who do you want to send roses to?" Send them to the person that you live with. Unless you're, then it gets complicated. I don't know. Just don't ever answer your phone. Don't ever answer your phone.
Never.
Don't answer your phone.
Don't tell people that, because otherwise we're never going to be able to do War of the Roses. We already struggle to get anyone answering.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's true. It's so funny. People are like, "Do people still fall for War of the Roses?" And I'm like, no. We're at one point, you guys, we're going to have to stop doing War of the Roses because we will have saturated the market. Now, a lot of the War of the Roses we do, it's somebody in Seattle or it's somebody in like Bozeman, Montana that listens because they used to live here. And because everybody here in Minnesota, they're like, oh, War of the Roses. Everywhere we go out, I'll meet somebody that'll be like, yeah, hey, oh, you work at KDWB? Oh, War of the Roses. That's the first thing they know about about KDWB. So at some point, we're going to have to just stop and do something instead. I don't know what.
I think I could do some sound effects. Should we just have me do sound effects for
that? I'll put some thought to that,
okay.
Bailey. That's a really good
I just wanted to put my hat in because I wanted to be helpful. Yeah.
Okay. Go look at the rebus. And by the way, I said text us if you've got the rebus figured out. Nearly everybody has got it.
Yeah, it's pretty unanimous.
Pretty much everybody has got it. So here's somebody who says, "Yep, I figured it out. Love you guys. I've listened for 35 years." All right. That is War of the Roses for this week on KDWB.